Okay, so a little buffer between the event and thing. But yeah, this got Gotcha 9, and let's do the rest of the event, shall we? So event 10, and right where we left off, is the Lighthouse. The city lighthouse is turned on. So if you're wondering, this little tower here is actually the lighthouse, and a pretty weird lighthouse at that. But basically, it functions just like the restoration pads that we saw in the last video. They heal your health as long as you stay within the light. Now, the only difference with this is that the lighthouse is a timed event. As I said, the restoration pads do last for the entirety of City Trial, but the lighthouse doesn't. So yeah, basically if you get hurt, just go under the light and you'll start getting healed. So not much of a use, sadly. Alright, so number 11, I get during a Hydra as well. So the song is going to stay the Hydra as well. Oh my god, didn't that guy try to cut me off? How rude. Anyways, some mysterious object has come into view. Oh my god, it's aliens! We're gonna get probed. That's not covered by my insurance. Anyways, let's get on top of the UFO and look at this! Items! Oh boy! As you can see, if you get on top of the UFO through this way, and this is pretty much the only way I know how to get on top, you'll find a bunch of these power-ups on the top of the UFO, and you're pretty much guaranteed to find, you're always guaranteed to find at least one all power-up at the very center. And sometimes you'll find a second all power-up on one of the inner rings or outer rings. It depends. But yeah, I can't really get on, and so much time has passed, it's already passing over the building structure over there, so I don't even bother to try and get back on it. Yeah, sorry if you wanted to hear the UFO music, but you know, I didn't plan this actually. In fact, I didn't think I was gonna get this. I spent a few hours trying to get all these events recorded, so at this point I was losing patience. But yeah, you can see the UFO slowly drifting off into space again. And quick fact note, that's what the Hydra icon looks like. Alright, so, Event 12, the Castle Hall's secret. It's a secret chamber! And there's stuff in it! Yay! Basically, this is kind of like surplus items in the way. Basically, this is the second event that doesn't get alerted by an alarm. But basically, the castle chamber opens up, and one item will be found in there about 7 times or so. So, if you're looking for a good power-up, it's actually another good place to get powered up. I have the power! Alright. Fog of War. Now, this one is, I guess it's kind of more annoying than useful, if anything. Basically, a thick fog comes out throughout the city and obstructs your view. And nothing you can do can change it. In fact, if you go in the air, it's probably even worse. Like, not even close to the ground air. Although, you probably need the wing start in order to do that. But yeah, it's basically just fog. It makes things hard to see. But it doesn't last forever. It's got a pretty nice song, though. Pretty spooky, too. In a way. Mysterious. But yeah, just give it enough time, and the fog will eventually dissipate. And you'll be back to regular stuff. La la la, wait for the fog to fade, and... yeah, it lasts a while, I know. It's annoying. Oh, look at that, it's cleared up. How nice. Alright, so next event. So event 14, the Air Ride Fleet, or Squadron, however you call it. Now at first, I always thought that these things flew at a very high altitude, so at first you'll see me going to the volcano and kind of like the U.F.O thing. But I learned my lesson after a few minutes. So I guess before then, shout-outs, yeah, let's get them out of the way. Omega Freak 400 starting Kid Icarus LP. Shadow Mario 41 is getting back to Sim City. Other than that, I know... oh, Crystal Star Cities. If you haven't seen that already, we got our first video up, and I think we'll have another video out on Monday. I think that's what the schedule is. And nothing else I can really think of immediately offhand. But there it is. There's the fleet. There's the squadron, whatever. Very low altitude. Basically what you do for this event is that you have to try and knock the stars down. So you can see there are 5 stars. And I managed to knock off the lead star, which was a formula star. Basically what you do is you gotta try and hit the stars and make them fall down, which can be kind of hard. But when you hit down a star, you can go and pick it up, and it'll work just like any other star. And of course, I get the item decrease accompanied from switching stars. But yeah, kind of an unimportant event, especially if you already have a good star like I did with Swerve. But yeah. Whoosh! They fly off. And now on to our final event. So event 15, fire at the stations. I wonder what's gonna happen here. Oh my god, they're burning out of control! So yes, the rail stations, if you've been using them, if you haven't been using them, that is, they are a good way to get around the city, but in this event, the stations go on fire, rendering them unusable for a little while. I mean, you can still use the rails, but you're gonna, as you see, you'll suffer some damage from going into the fire, so I wouldn't. So yeah, self-explanatory. Nothing really here. Just avoid the fire, and you'll be fine. And so yeah, that's pretty much all the events, all 15 of them. Yay! Oh, look at that! We got a 3rd Dragoon piece. Yeah, as you can see, I got the first 2. So let's let this event end. And now, the Dragoon! Alright, so I don't have the time that I wished I could to describe this thing. Basically, it flies very, very good, and it's fast. But this is Gyro Crusher 9. That was the last of the events of the city trial. So the next video will start on the stadium mode. See you later, guys.